Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is going to be a new thing that I want to do for my channel here. I want to start talking a little bit more about movie news in general. So I'm probably going to do this once a week, and I'll come up with a name for it and everything, but I don't have any of that figured out right now, so I wanted to make sure I at least got something up to get this started off and see how you guys liked it. I did just get a new camcorder, so the video quality and production, everything's going to be a lot better. I'm waiting for a couple more things, and once I get it all set up, I'll show you guys what it's going to look like, but definitely be better produce videos from here on out. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is Arnold Schwarzenegger just signed on for a zombie apocalypse movie called Maggie, in where he's caring for his daughter. She gets bit, and basically the movie is him trying to make sure she gets cured before she turns into a zombie. Now, it seems like zombies are getting completely run into the ground, so if they're going to keep doing it, might as well throw Arnold in one, because I'm a huge Arnold fan. I want to see Arnold screwing some zombies up. I'm looking forward to that. The next bit of news I have is the sequel to Independence Day has now set a release date for July 3rd, 2015, and I'm super pumped for this movie. It's taking place 20 years after the events of the first Independence Day, and Bill Pullman's going to be coming back, and as far as I'm concerned, they're going to have a character in the movie that is supposed to be Will Smith's son, because Will Smith will not be returning to the movie. But 2015 is looking huge for movies right now. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is rumored to be in Terminator 5. Arnold Schwarzenegger has signed on and is confirmed to be in the movie. And now it looks like The Rock might be a part of this as well, because he's saving every other franchise. So after Terminator Salvation, yeah, I'm down for this, because The Rock has a lot of charm. He brings a lot of presence to the screen. And him and Arnold in the movie, if they were to square off against each other, I think that would be awesome. So definitely looking forward to that, and more news on that hopefully soon. Now, there's some interesting stuff going on with The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Shailene Woodley was originally cast for the role of Mary Jane Watson. However, it looks like what they had done is they had set 2 new release dates for Part 3 and 4 already, and those are slated for 2016, 2018. And I guess she'd already filmed some scenes for the second film, but they didn't want to include those in the movie, so they were going to hold off and introduce her in the later films. Apparently that ran into some snags with her schedule at that time, so she is no longer on board for that role, and it looks like Sarah Gaten's going to be taking over. This isn't confirmed yet, but that's just the direction it looks like it's going in. And now for some Avengers news. Robert Downey Jr. has officially signed on for Avengers 2 and 3, and they haven't released how much he's going to be making for these movies yet, but he got $50 million for the Avengers, and considering how long he was holding out with these negotiations, I wouldn't be surprised if it was upwards around $100 million. But regardless, he's on board. If it wasn't for him, I don't think the Avengers would be as much of a success as it has been. So very, very happy that they got him back. That'll make a lot of fans pleased for sure. The next bit of news in regards to the Avengers involves Doctor Strange. They did announce that he was going to be getting his own movie, and it looks like that movie is going to be taking place during Phase 3. Now, I'm not too familiar with the lore for Doctor Strange, but there are rumors of who the villains are going to be for the movie. Those villains include Dormammu, Karl Mordo, and the Great Mindless Ones. Now, like I said, I'm not too familiar with everything that revolves around Doctor Strange, so if you are familiar with him and these villains, leave a comment down below. Let me know if these are good choices for them to use for the movie. Now, the next bit of news I want to talk about revolves around Star Wars Episode 7. They haven't announced anybody new that's going to be in the movie, but they might as well have, because what leaked out is the casting call for it, and it looks like what they're looking for are young females and young males, and these are supposed to be the lead roles for the film. My guess, and I'm sure what is on everybody's mind, is this is going to be the kids of Luke, Han, and Leia. So I'm hoping that that's what that's for. I would love to see the story continue within the family of everything, but hopefully a little bit more on that soon. I'm not going to stay crazy attached to everything revolving around Episode 7, because I don't want to have things spoiled for me. So I'm going to be very cautious about it and try to get as much news out there as I can, but I don't want to have things spoiled. So anything that I get, that I pay attention to, I'll make sure to put out in these. And if you enjoy these videos, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about them. If you want to talk about any of this news that I discussed, please leave a comment. Let's get into discussion about it. And there'll definitely be more of these videos in the future. So until next time, keep it groovy.